I've always wanted to have a museum of my own. I didn't know what I was going to have in the museum, and then the cats things came along, and I started collecting cat stuff, and figured, well, I'll have a cat museum. So. I bought them all, and I know what I'm looking at. I do a lot of research on them. They get a guided tour, and they learn things they didn't think they were going to learn when they came here. You know, they wouldn't think about. So people can learn a lot about art as well as learning about cats. We have this crazy old cat lady we picked up in an antique shop, and I just covered her up with cats. And the little carousel was built by somebody up in Clinton, Tennessee, and I brought it home here. I probably got the largest collection of wind-up cat toys, at least in America, maybe in the world. This is the ironing cat, which is one of the more rare automatons. When you wind it up in the back here with a key, and then when you get it going, it irons across the ironing board, back and forth, looking at the iron, make sure it's getting in the right place, I guess. Cats are easy to care for. For the most part, they're very affectionate, but they're not really pushy about their affection. Usually they're very polite. They'll come to you and meow, and they get on your lap and jump up in your lap when you say, okay, pat your knee or something, and invite them to come up.
So you also operate a cage-free, no-kill cat shelter.
There's so many other shelters around that, that have a lot more income than we do and a lot more help than we do. So really we're taking all we can take is the hard part of it.
Right. Basically what we do is rescue as many cats as we can, as space allows and finances allow. Allow them to live here in a home-like environment for as long as it takes to either get them adopted or for the rest of their natural lives.
One of the things I really wanted to have in the museum was a cat mummy. Now these mummies were actually used to carry the person's spirits to the afterlife. I thought this may have been one of the fakes, but I had an x-ray when I came to town at the local vet, and we did find that it does have a skull inside of it and quite a few bones laying inside of it. So it is one of the real things, and it was dated to be they give it a time of 300 to 30 BC, which would be before Christ, so it gives it over 2,000 years old. They get into your heart, really easily. Mm-hmm. She's really happy.
So Julie, you work here at the Antique Mall?
Mm-hmm. I was up to get coffee yesterday at the desk up there, and Julie had this cat, and I said, well, what are you going to do with it? And she said, well, I'll keep it.
I'm still.
You got beautiful blue eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've always kind of wanted a Siamese with very clear markings like this too, and she's very purry and friendly. A lady came in yesterday with her, and she had her bundled up in a little blanket, and I looked up and thought, oh no, someone wants to wants to drop off a cat, and we looked at her and
look the other way. The camera's this way.
But there's people coming this way.
The cat has faith in itself, like I have faith in myself. I don't need anybody to help me. I'll just go ahead and do it if I want to get something done. So the cats are a lot like me. Plus they're quiet, they don't bark.
You can find the American Museum of the House Cat at the Old School Antique Mall at 4704 Highway 441 South in Silva. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 5. For more information, give the museum a call at 828-476-9376 or go online to catman2.org.